Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have another share that I have for you guys. And it's I've got into, because I got my printer and I'm printing a lot more, and I am loving my printer. I'm gonna keep saying that, guys. Y'all might get tired of saying it, and y'all might get tired of hearing me saying it, but I love my printer. Sorry guys, hold on, I'm getting with you. I thought I had it with me, but I'm going to show you what I did with this image you're looking at here. It's a water slide decal. Okay, and I already did one, but I messed it up because I'm not gonna do a full tutorial. But if you guys want one, just comment below and I'll do one for you. How to do water slide. And you know, okay, water slide is similar to a temporary tattoo. You know how you get a temporary tattoo and it's got a paper backing on it, which this does, and you have to put it in water, or you put it on your skin, lay it face down on your skin, and then you put water on it, and you let it do, you slide the paper off. Same deal, guys. I love this. Um, so this is another that image again that I have bought from Etsy, and the Etsy seller that I bought it from is called Designs by Amara. It's Aymara, and it's all one word though. Designs by Amara, and I got this image from her. And some of her listings do specify if you can use them for resale, like on mugs and t-shirts and things like that, and some of them do not allow that, so you have to pay attention to that. And but this one does, and so this one does allow, she does allow you to use this image to put it on mugs and caps and whatever, and use it, whatever, for sale. But you can't sell literally her image, like this. You just can't do it. Of course not. I know y'all can't do that. Okay, so I'm going to see, yeah, this fits in here. So I'm going to use this container because I don't have another container here that I probably do, but I'm looking for it. So you're going to need some water. Because again, let's move this out of the way. And again, guys, if y'all want a full tutorial on how to do this, how to make these on this paper, and it has to be water slide decal. And it's some for inkjet and laser, and sometimes just for laser, and some are just for inkjet. I think you can use laser with this one too. Works on all inkjet printers. I guess not. But it was one that I was looking at, and it says for inkjet or laser printer. You can use it on either printer. But I did make sure, because I have an inkjet printer, that I use inkjet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pour some water in. Knocking stuff off. So we're going to pour some water in here, and hope we don't make a mess with this. And you just need a little bit. Because you got to work with this really fast. And let me see. Let me get something else real quick. Because I used my hands last time and I did the first one. And let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to be using these for my resin. But anyway, so what we're going to do is you're going to put this in here face down, and you're going to let it sit in there for like 30. It's comes with the instructions. And you're also going to wet the surface of your, I'm going to get a paper towel. I'm going to clean it off a little bit. And I'm right-handed, and so I'm going to make this for a right-handed person, because if you're right-handed, you want to see it, unless you're going to put one on both sides, then you want to, like, you want it facing you when you look at it, you want the other people to see it. So I'm going to put it on this side. I'm going to clean this off. I could use alcohol, but what's the point when I'm going to be using my fingers to rub rub water on it. So now again, if you're left-handed, then you put it on this side, So anyway, we're gonna put her hand. I gotta get me something to put this on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you gotta wet the surface of where you're gonna put this. Just wet it real good, and then you're gonna take your decal, and it's gonna slide. See, it's sliding, and I'm going to put it on here. Well, you know what? I'm gonna slide it down, and I'm gonna put it on this way. This is too big. Oh my God, This is too big. I'm gonna have to put this on another mug. I'm gonna put this on another thing. I don't know how. I thought I printed them out the same size as this one. This one is bigger. No biggie. No biggie. I can put it on my mug. I can put it on this. I can put it on this. Not a big thing. Well, and it's got. Oh, I gotta wet it. And it also gives me this. It's red. Wish I had a clear one. But, you know, I'll just keep this one. No biggie. Okay, so we gotta hurry work with this now because I don't know how long this is gonna be. So we're gonna slide this. And this is why it's called this water slide decal, because you're gonna just slide it away from under there. And I'm not liking it because you can't see the colors, but because I already wet it, I gotta go ahead and use it. So then you get it straight as you want it, and unfortunately, because I wasn't planning on putting it on this cup, it's gonna, you're not gonna really tell because it's clear. Now with these, if you have a mug, and my mug is cracked, what the heck is going on? Is that mug, is it cracked? Look, my mug is cracked. It is. I ain't never used it, guys. This out here. So I'm going to use this to squeegee out the bubbles, and it don't look like there's any in there, but if there is, and you know what? I it was the first time doing this, and it was bubbles still under the thing on this one. Like, oh my god, I hope this don't show up, and they don't show up, guys. They dried out. It feels like a little bumpy. But it really doesn't show up. And I wish I would have cut this off. Cut this down on here. But again, no biggie. So what I'm doing is I'm squeegeeing out the bubbles. And they said to go from the inside out, squeezing out the bubbles and drying it. And you can either let this dry before using for 3 hours, or I'm pretty sure I can't put this plastic mug in the refrigerator. I mean, in the oven. Or instead, like on this mug, if you put it on a mug, then you have to put this on a certain temperature. It says a temperature. I think it's like 150 degrees. Excuse me. Oh, why I was getting hiccups. 250 to 150. I can't remember. It's either 150 or 250. Degrees, and you put it in the oven and you let it stay in there for so long. Again, it comes with instructions, and if y'all want me to do a full tutorial, then I will. But I didn't do that. I just let it sit for for 3 hours. This thing is, don't sit it in direct sunlight. I know that, remember? But you just let it sit for 3 hours, let it completely dry, and it's good. Now, the reason why I did this, because I did cut around this one on that one. You can see where I cut that off. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven anyway for that however long it says, and because I can still see the edges of it, I'm not sure if it'll be a big deal because I don't know, it's not coming off. It is not coming off, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven to see if if you can see like the edges of it where it's on there. I don't know if you can see it. You like the edges of it. I mean, it's clear, but you can see the edges of it. Well, I can see it up close. But I was going to still stick it in the oven for that 3 hour, for that whatever time it says, and to see if that kind of flattens out some more if you don't see that line somewhere. But it's not a real big deal. I mean, it looks good from a distance. Now, the reason it was a test mug, and I, made it for my, because one part, after you print it, you have to let it dry for 30, for a couple of minutes or something like that. And then you spray some kind of clear acrylic on it, to protect it. I'm going to show you what I used. And I'm sorry, I should have had this out. But again, I wasn't planning on doing a tutorial, so that's why I didn't pull it out. But I figured I probably should have been go ahead and think about showing you this part anyway. But I used this, And it's semi-gloss, so you get it doesn't matter what the coating is, if it's clear or matte or whatever, but you need some kind of clear protectant or sealant on it. And you let it dry. Once you get in the mug, you let it dry for like a minute, and you let it before putting it on. And then you after it prints, you let it dry for a couple of minutes or something like that. And then in a ventilated area, you take this and you put a spray a thin coat on this. You let it wait. You let it sit for a minute. Spray another coat. You do this until you get 3 coats on it. You wait a minute between spraying the thin layers on it. And then once it completely dries, you can cut it and then do what I just did. Now, the reason why this part is messed up right here is because it was dry, but it wasn't completely dry, so I had put a piece of paper on top of it and it stuck to it. And so it was like a piece of paper, but then I kind of scraped it off so you couldn't see it. But then once I used it, I said, well, since this is kind of messed up, I went ahead and used it. Then when I put it on here and I was smoothing it out, that piece of paper, even though you know how it's thin layer of paper, you can see through it. When I was rubbing it, it rubbed that part right on off of there. So that was messed up. So like I said, it was a test anyway. But I didn't even pay attention to it not being the same freaking size. But hey, it's still cool. It's still good, y'all. But these would be better if they was on a clear mug, of course. Apparently, it'd be better if it was on a clear mug. But yeah, so you just let this dry. Because I don't think you can put. I'm pretty sure you can't put plastic in the oven for a certain any amount of time and not mess it up. But if you're putting it on a ceramic mug like this, anything ceramic, like a towel or something like this, you can put it in the oven for the specified time that it says on here. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is the instructions. Print the image, spray the image, cut the image out, transfer and separation, remove air bubbles and water. I just showed you all that. And then it said, oh, you can put it in microwave. Let the decal sit and dry for at least 3 hours. Do not expose the record to sunlight during this time. Ceramics need to be baked in an oven, 230 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm thinking I need to go ahead and do this anyway. Go ahead and put it in the microwave. Is it microwave? Okay, I think I said microwave because it looked like it's a microwave. As these ceramics need to be baked in an oven for 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so I said microwave because the front of that looks like a microwave. I know some of us like to when you got a door on the front of it, but I was thinking microwave, even though, and I think I said microwave when I was reading it, but the word in microwave, they just put it in the oven. Disregard what I said, y'all. Yeah, oven, guys, put it in the oven. Yeah, and so this is what it looks like on this mug. I like it. Yes, and so I had to print some more out to go on this mug because this is the same size mug. And like I said, I really did not realize that it was bigger. This is bigger than this one. Now, if you can see it, there's some bubbles right there under the E right there, and some down here. Now, and it was the same way. It did the same thing on this one. There's bubbles under there, but then when it dried, you don't see the bubbles. You don't see any air pockets under anything. It may be a little bumpy, but there's not any air pockets that would like it'll come up. It can peel off. So this is going to be a fun thing I'm going to like doing too with these waterslide decals. So that is that, guys. So again, y'all, thanks for watching. And again, if y'all want me to do a full tutorial on this, a step-by-step thing, let me know down in the comments and I'll do that for you. Because I'm planning on doing some more anyway. And we'll have that fun thing to do. So thanks guys for watching, and y'all have a crafty day. Bye.